There are cities that collapse slowly, not in a single moment, but over decades, block by block, family by family. Detroit knows this kind of collapse better than almost anywhere in America. But on one street on the city's east side, something strange happened. Instead of surrendering to the wreckage, someone decided to paint it. This is Heidelberg Street in Detroit's McDougal Hunt neighborhood, and what you're looking at is not vandalism, and it isn't neglect. It's one of the most remarkable public art installations in the world. This is the Heidelberg Project.
The Heidelberg Project is celebrating its 39th birthday with a party today. The art environment brings tens of thousands of people every year to the city of Detroit.
This came out of blight. It came out of destruction. Someone said, I'm going to make something beautiful from that.
All right, so I'm here with two tourists like myself. What's your name?
Hi, my name is Hamoun.
What's your name?
Hi, my name is Rene. I'm from the Netherlands.
Both of you from the Netherlands?
Yes.
What brought you out to Detroit?
Automotive. I'm working here, so I live here now for 2 years.
Okay.
In Michigan.
Okay.
We'll go back.
Yeah.
To the Netherlands.
Yeah. What do you think about this street?
I love it. I love it how they reused the old stuff and bringing some kind of art.
I read about it in the Netherlands, so I want to see it here.
Every time you're here, it's something different, and it speaks to you different ways each time, I think, and then everyone else sees something completely different.
Yeah.
You know?
What about you? What brings you here?
She did. This is the first time I had heard of this.
Oh, gotcha.
I mean,
just your first time here?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
What are your initial thoughts?
This place is dope, man.
Yeah.
It's just like a lot.
Like another world, right?
Yeah.
This is your first time here, you had mentioned, right?
Yeah, first time.
What's your initial thoughts?
It's very interesting. I'm trying to figure it out.
Heidelberg Project is an art project that's been here in Detroit. Tyree Guyton, I believe. I've met him a long time ago. This is his art.
The guy was trying to bring art back to the city because stuff was getting burnt down. So then he just started decorating stuff and making it cool again.
It's a wonderful space. It's open. People kind of stroll through. It's been a part of my life.
Tyree Guyton started with a paintbrush, a broom, and the children who still lived on the block. Alongside his grandfather, Sam McKay, and his wife, Karen, he built something that would outlast every attempt to tear it down.
So the Heidelberg Project is a project that was, at its inception more than 30 years ago, taken on by a guy named Tyree Guyton. Came back to the city around 1986 at a time where Detroit was experiencing some problems. One of the problems that it was experiencing was the crack epidemic, gang culture, explosion of drug activity within the city. Also throw into the mix an exodus of jobs, which obviously leads to poverty. And then on top of that, you had a lot of people leaving the city. So Tyree Guyton, under the guidance of his father, came back to the neighborhood, and obviously he didn't like what he's seen. He's seen crack houses and drugs and burned down houses, and basically a neighborhood that he loved but no longer identified with.
What began as cleaning up a neglected street became a philosophy made physical. The idea that beauty is not something you import into a broken place. It's something you pull from what's already there. The city demolished parts of it. Fires, suspected arson, destroyed several houses between 2013 and 2014. And still it survived, eventually earning First Amendment protection and relaunching as Heidelberg 3.0. With artists, residencies, and youth programs carrying the mission forward.
It's shocking to see basically a crime scene right here.
A fire started at the U building of the Heidelberg Project Monday morning. By the time firefighters arrived, it was fully engulfed.
Yeah, we had 9 fires on 6 structures. It was burned to the ground.
Some of the houses obviously mysteriously burned down. A lot of the houses burned down since the start and installation of a lot of this project. So one of the houses that burned down was the Penny House. And I believe one of the other houses that burned down was the Motown House. This is partly a dedication to that and a rebuild of that. But yeah, it was a lot of houses that burned down. Look at all of these doors.
This was called Party Animal. And this house was covered with stuffed animals. We had stuffed animals all over it. And so I decided to use the foundation now to create something else. Today you have it, tomorrow it becomes something else. And you have to open yourself up for change, and life is full of surprises.
I feel bad for the artist.
Dan Hernandez came from Arizona to check out the exhibit that stretches a couple of blocks.
Obviously sad I don't know what that was like before. I'm sorry I didn't get to see it, but there's still lots of other cool stuff to explore here.
At its core, the Heidelberg Project asked a question that sounds almost too simple. What if nothing is truly worthless? What if the broken clock, the worn-out shoe, the discarded doll, what if those things still have something left to say?
I just remember growing up, and if there was a house fire and there were children that died, there would always be stuffed animals, like as a tribute to them. And I don't know if that came from this or it was just kind of an impact through the area. And this was a very concentrated, focused art project. Art is everywhere. This is Detroit. This is, yeah. That's it.
What do you think about the critics? I was reading online, some people say it's kind of chaos and trash and things like that, but then there's others.
Chaos and trash.
Yeah, no, for sure.
You know, this is a result of capitalism.
I believe now that I was given a vision, the purpose of creating the Heidelberg Project, which is this outdoor environment over on the east side of Detroit. And today, that project is known around the world.
Well, I'm a little blown away. I've seen, pictures online and things like that, but seeing it in person is kind of crazy. The first thing I noticed, they have clocks that line the whole street. They have them on trees, they have them on light poles. These are going to be symbolic of the time is now to create change. These represent the past, present, and future. And it's just meaningful to, act now. This is the famous polka dot house. They got so much old stuff out here. Look at all these bikes. Look how old those things are. Got wheelchairs. They got anything you need out here.
We're getting really
That's a good
lazy
point.
right now.
Yeah.
Because, like, everything is on demand. You just click a button. It's
The click of a finger. Yeah.
So it's a good thing to teach history to the younger generations.
Sure. And this is your first time here?
I'm for the fourth time, I think.
Fourth time.
Fourth?
visiting.
What are your thoughts?
Well, I also I like it when they get old stuff and they made some. Well, it's kind of art of it.
Sure.
So you can see, that was it in the earlier days, and well, I like it very much.
The whole world comes there. We have had people to visit us from 140 countries. The neighbors, it gives them a chance to meet people from all over the world. Giving back and employing some of the young folks in there to help to maintain it. It's just been incredible. It's been more than what I imagined it to be.
When you started the Heidelberg Project, what were your hopes for it?
I simply went to my neighborhood, saw the need to do something. And what came to me was to use art as a catalyst for change.
And what type of change have you seen during that time? What do you think the impact of the Heidelberg Project has been?
I don't even know where to start. I would say to you that it's been incredible.
It's about, bouncing back no matter what. And people are attracted to that.
Taking into consideration that a lot of my neighbors, they're not going to go to New York for an art show and they're not going to go to DIA. So how do you expose them to art? Well, you bring it to them. See, Detroit, it's a city that's being talked about all over the world. Oh man, Detroit is an incredible place. And Detroit is changing. My neighbors here, they know something about art, whether they like it or not. They know something about the world. The world comes here. If you look around, you see clocks all over the trees. And Plato says that time is the moving image of reality. And so when I get people to come here, we talk a lot about the clocks, helping people to understand that they have to create their own reality out here in the real world.
A restoration of past glory, a renovation toward future growth. That is the story of Michigan Central, a grand old and now new addition to Detroit's economic and cultural life.
In 2018, Ford Motor Company bought the building with an eye toward a major contribution to Detroit's revitalization.
I believe that if you make your mind, you can do anything.
This is what Detroit is about.
That's right. Hallelujah. Praise.
The Heidelberg Project endures because the idea behind it endures, that creativity is an act of defiance, and that nothing is beyond redemption. Thanks for watching, guys. Please leave a like on the video and subscribe if you enjoyed it.